Alright, it's been 2 weeks by my estimation since I last uploaded a video, so I decided that I should give you guys a little explanation before I get on with this video. 2 weeks ago I was in Los Angeles. I uploaded that Hunger Games video while I was there, so while I was there I was going to make a video, but I didn't see anything and I forgot my camera when I was gonna go actually do a vlog out in Los Angeles, so that kind of failed on me. Then when I got back, I have videos, I have them recorded, I got lazy, so I'm going to start uploading those like this week and next week, as I do have quite a few. I want to splice them all into one day. So rest assured, I do have a lot of videos coming. I recorded a Blu-ray update, I have a Lawless review that I have yet to film, but I will along with this. I have a couple other things that are just escaping me, but I promise they will be uploaded, so let's get on with this, which I'm going to do a fall movie preview. I did a summer one, so I figured why not do a fall one, because then you guys get a good idea of how I feel going into this 4-month stretch. September 7th, which is only a few days away, we have The Words, and that movie, I've seen the trailer, I'm still not exactly sure what it's about. It just seems like Limitless without the pills to me. I have a screening for it on Thursday, so I'll get that review up before Friday, I hope. It looks alright to me. Bradley Cooper, I really like Bradley Cooper, so I hope the movie is at least enjoyable. Then, on the same day, we have The Cold Light of Day, and this movie was supposed to come out in like April, but then it got pushed back all the way to September, and then it was gonna have a limited release, and now it's getting a wide release. It's awful. The trailer also looks awful. I do not want to see this movie. I will have a review up for it tomorrow, though. I don't think that the movie is going to be any good at all. I don't like the concept. It doesn't look interesting. It kind of reminds me of more Bourne ripoffs. Then September 14th, we have Resident Evil Retribution. You can say what you want about these movies. I know they're terrible, and I would agree that they're terrible. So don't come to me saying, oh, why do you like these movies? They're terrible. I don't know why. I just enjoy the movies. These movies are guilty pleasures for me, because I know that they're terrible, but I enjoy them. This movie just looks like the same things I've come to expect from the franchise, so I think I'll enjoy it. I know a lot of people won't, so don't start trashing me for this. The same day, there's Finding Nemo 3D, which I'm very excited for. I don't remember seeing Finding Nemo on the big screen, so I really want to see it again. 3D or not, I really just want to see it on a giant screen. I can't wait to go see it. Then the 21st, we got a pretty packed day. First, we have Trouble with the Curve with Clint Eastwood. Now, to me, this for some reason just looks like the opposite of Moneyball, because Brad Pitt was in Moneyball and he tried to invent a new concept, and I feel like Clint Eastwood would be on the other side, like, yeah, don't invent a new concept. I know someone when I see them. The movie, it looks alright. Clint Eastwood is sure to be good, and so's John Goodman if he's in it for more than 5 minutes. But Justin Timberlake and Amy Adams, just that whole romance subplot. From the trailer, I just don't care about it, so we'll see how that turns out. Next, House at the End of the Street. Jennifer Lawrence, great actress. This movie looks like shit. Moving on. End of watch. Now, this one is something that I think could be really good, but right now in the trailers, there's not that pull factor to make me really think that it's gonna be great. Because Jake Gyllenhaal, Michael Pena are good actors. There's nothing about it that screams like this will be memorable. It just seems like something that you'll see and say, oh, that was pretty cool, and then just move on with your life. I have a screening for that next Wednesday, I believe, so look for that. If it's not up, I probably missed it because I'm stupid. And closing out the 21st is the movie I'm looking forward to most, like, for the rest of the fall, essentially. There's probably a few movies I'm looking forward to more, but right now, Dredd is something I just can't wait to see. When I first heard that they were making a new one, I didn't know about the Stallone movie, so I just looked at the concept. I was like, alright, that could be pretty cool. And then I saw the trailer. It was just awesome to me. I got really pumped for it. I really can't wait to see this movie. I think it's going to be a great comic book movie. I don't know, all I want from that movie is just really great action and bloody violence. As long as it delivers on that stuff, I'm sure I'll enjoy the movie. And closing out September on the 28th, we start off with Hotel Transylvania with Adam Sandler and Andy Samberg. I don't know, this movie, it could be fun for kids, but as of right now, I don't see much that's pulling me in personally to see it. So that's all I have to say about that. Then we have Won't Back Down. Again, I'm uninterested in this movie. Maggie Gyllenhaal and Viola Davis, they're great actresses, but again, I'm not interested in seeing this movie yet. And then we have Looper, which, okay, I understand like 95% of the internet is looking forward to Looper like it's the next coming of Christ, but I am very much looking forward to Looper. I'm just not on that level of, OMG, I'm gonna go see this movie at midnight, I'm gonna die when I see it. It's just, it looks really cool to me. I'm just not seeing what everyone else is right now. Maybe I will when I see the movie. Right now, I'm very much looking forward to it. I hope it's good. Moving on to October, we start on the 5th with Frankenweenie. Animated movies right now, going through this list, it's not gonna be a good year for them. Moving on to this fall, and I only think I'm looking forward to one, we'll get to that later, but Frankenweenie is not that movie. It looks pretty bad to me. I don't like Tim Burton much. There you have it. If I don't like Tim Burton, I'm not gonna like his movies. I've never really liked too many Tim Burton movies. Like, you got the Batman movies, you have Sweeney Todd, but aside from that, also coming out that day is Pitch Perfect, which I think could be like a fun little movie. I'm not saying it looks great, but from the trailer, I laughed quite a few times. Anna Kendrick's a good actress, and there's this actor in it that I forget his name right now, but he's on Workaholics, and I'll try and put like a picture of the background right now. Please tell me if I look like him, because my friends tell me I look like him, and I don't see it. Comment below if I do, but let's get away from this movie so I can stop thinking about that. Then on the same day you have Sinister with Ethan Hawke, and I just think this movie has 100 on Rotten Tomatoes, which that is respectable, but this movie, it just looks really cheesy. Because look, in the trailer, it builds up this creepy atmosphere getting you to these tapes, but then once you get to the tapes, it's just the Slender Man. I'm serious. People, if you don't know who the Slender Man is, just look him up. It is such a ripoff. And I don't even care about the Slender Man that much. It's not like they're disrespecting him or anything, but it's just such a blatant ripoff that I had to touch on that. And the movie, like, the character himself just looks cheesy as balls. Cheesy as balls. What the fuck am I... My point being that the movie just looks way too over the top for me, and that final scene in the trailer, if you haven't seen the trailer, watch it, or if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. That stupid-ass jump scare just completely turned me off from the movie. I'm not gonna see that movie. It's not a high priority yet. If I get into a screening, maybe I'll go see it if it's close. Otherwise, don't expect a review on that from me. Then we have Taken 2, also on October 5th. That's a big day, and I'm gonna probably run out of money really fast. I mean, Liam Neeson's obviously gonna be great in it. He's gonna kick a lot of ass, but come on. Taken 2, really? Do you really need a sequel to Taken? It's the same thing. I don't like how in the trailers he's repeating the same exact things that's happened in the first movie. I don't need to see the same thing. If I want to see it, I will watch Taken. I don't need to pay $10 more to go see Taken 2, which is the same thing. October 5th, wow, that week is just not going to be good for my wallet nor my psyche. October 12th, we have Argo, which I think looks very good. It's directed and starring Ben Affleck, and he just looks great in the movie. There's Bryan Cranston there. You got a bunch of good actors in this movie. I think the concept is really cool. I'm very interested in seeing the movie. Also, that day we have Here Comes the Boom with Kevin James. Now, Kevin James's film career has not done very well, I'm sad to say, because I really do like him. He's a very funny guy. He's great on King of Queens, but his film career hasn't done well. And this movie, when I heard about it, it was just, before I watched the trailer, I was kind of iffy on it. I was hoping that the trailer would be somewhat decent so I could want to see it, and to my surprise, I actually kind of like the trailer. Kevin James looks really funny in it, but it also looks like it has heart to it, which, that's the thing. I like that it's just not over-the-top BS comedy like he's been doing in a lot of movies, so I hope the movie's heartwarming and fun at the same time. That's all I really want from it. The last thing on that day is Seven Psychopaths. I had a screening for that back in August, but I missed it because it was in New York and I didn't feel like traveling by train alone to it. I'm kind of regretting that now because the trailer was really cool. It has a great cast in it. I really do want to see it, so hopefully it lives up to the trailer. It looks really funny. On the 19th, we have Alex Cross. Tyler Perry is a detective? No. Paranormal Activity 4. First one was trash. Second one, didn't care to see. Third one, I actually enjoyed a lot. Fourth one is gonna suck. I'm calling it right now. It will be shit. I'm gonna see it. I'll probably see it at no, I'm not gonna see it at midnight, but I will see it the day or two within its release. And it's gonna be bad. I can tell from the trailer. It's not gonna be good. And the last thing that day is Killing Them Softly, which I'm looking forward to more than anything coming out that week. Yeah, that's high praise 1 week. It has Brad Pitt, it has Ray Liotta, it has a bunch of good actors, and the trailer, it looks funny and serious at the same time. Brad Pitt is this, like, assassin. He has to go after two guys who ripped off the mob, I believe. I had seen the trailer a few weeks ago. I forget exactly what it is, but it looks really funny to me. There were scenes of the trailer that I was just gut-busting laughing. And I really like the tone that the trailer sets, because it has serious moments and then the comedic moments, and it seems to blend them well, and I hope the movie does the same thing. October 26th, we have Cloud Atlas. Now look, I have no goddamn idea what this movie's about, but the trailer, it was really cool. The visuals will undoubtedly be amazing, but the story, I still don't understand it, because I get that there's like past lives and things connect to each other, and that's all I got from it. So hopefully the movie explains that. I would really hope that the movie would explain its plot. I guess you could say I'm kind of looking forward to it, because it could be cool, but it could be an over-bloated epic, because it's like 2.5 hours, I think. Silent Hill Revelation 3D. I have not seen the first Silent Hill movie. I watched the trailer for this just a few minutes ago because I hadn't seen anything about it. It was fucking weird. Aside from the fact that it's just a CGI mashup of bullshit, I don't know what the movie's about. It's like there's this place that just a bunch of creatures are, and then the girl is linked to. I don't know why the girl's linked to it, and Sean Bean gets kidnapped. Oh, God, it's so weird. Maybe I should just watch the first one. I won't be such a clueless asshole. Next up is, yeah, this is my most anticipated movie of the fall, Skyfall. I've been waiting for another Daniel Craig Bond movie ever since I saw Casino Royale, which was a few years ago. Quantum of Solace I also enjoyed, not as nearly as much as Casino Royale, but it's still an enjoyable action movie in my opinion. And I cannot wait for Skyfall. It looks so great. I cannot wait. Did I just do a rhyme? Oh, I'm gonna shoot myself after the video. I just really can't wait to see what we have in store for Bond now that he's like shot off of a train and now he's out of commission, then he doesn't even know how to shoot a gun anymore. And then he's starting to get these gadgets with the grip and the gun, and I'm just using keywords at this point. So if you get what I'm saying, good job. If you don't, I don't blame you, because I suck. All I'm saying, Skyfall, if it's not amazing, I will cry. November 2nd, we have Flight, with Denzel Washington, directed by Robert Zemeckis, and I think this movie looks amazing. I think that Denzel could deliver an Oscar-worthy performance, as could the movie. The movie could be Oscar-worthy. I think that if it blends the comedic moments, which were great in the trailer, with the heavy drama, which I can see will be in the movie, that the movie could be amazing. I just think that it could be one of those movies that people really remember and really enjoy. I hope that it is that. If it's not, again, I'll just be sad and, you know, crawl in a corner for being the idiot who said it would be amazing. Also that day is Man with the Iron Fist. Now this movie, Quentin Tarantino is the producer, I believe, and it's directed by the guy who stars in it. His name's RZA, and he's been like 2 movies or something. He was in Due Date as like a security officer at the airport. The movie looks like it will have great visuals in it. I think that that aspect of the movie will not be the problem. I think that everything else will just be a problem in the movie, because I do not trust this guy directing a movie. I seriously don't. I think that the script will be terrible. Any acting that is done in the movie, except by Russell Crowe maybe, will be awful. I do not see enough positives to say I'm looking forward to it. Lastly that day is Wreck-It Ralph. Now, people have been going nuts over this, and I'm not. Flat out, I'm not. Just because you have a few real characters that are from other video games in one scene in the trailer, and probably one scene in the movie, that does not make the movie fantastic, because everything else looks kind of generic and childish. Especially with that little girl he has these conversations with where she just copies him. That's child humor, not adult or something that an adult can at least enjoy. That's pushing it. It could be an enjoyable movie, I don't know, maybe they're showing childish parts in the trailer for some odd reason, but I don't think it will. I just don't think it's gonna be good. November 9th only has 1 movie coming out, and that is Lincoln by Spielberg, with Danny Day-Lewis starring as Lincoln. I cannot freaking wait for this movie. I think it's going to be definitely an Oscar contender. Danny Day-Lewis, Best Picture, Best Director, everything like that. I really think this could be one of the best of the year, because Steven Spielberg knows how to direct movies like this. He can direct them with real emotion and heart while putting in historical facts. The only movie I've seen Danny Day-Lewis in was 9, and that movie sucked. I don't remember enough about it to say I think he's a good actor, but I've heard that he is an amazing actor. Yes, I haven't seen Gangs of New York or There Will Be Blood. I will soon. Just the pictures they've released of Danny Day-Lewis as Lincoln. I could swear 99% of the population would mistake that for Lincoln, because he just looks so into the character that we will get a much better Lincoln adaptation than we got in June, which raped one of my favorite books. The 16th, We Witness Death. No, the movie's not titled We Witness Death, it's Twilight. It's the last one. We witness the death of the franchise I hate. I will see that movie probably at midnight, only to trash it, because honestly at this point you can't say, well, what if it's good? Because it won't. People have been saying that ever since, like, the second movie. They're not gonna be good now if they haven't been good before. It's gonna suck. I will trash it. Hopefully people will get enjoyment out of the video, and that's all I can really do with Twilight. The 21st, we have Red Dawn, and this movie looks like garbage. Chris Hemsworth will undoubtedly turn in a good performance. So will Josh Hutcherson, probably. But the trailer, it just gives off this really cheesy vibe. It's just, I don't understand the concept of all of a sudden that the US government can just be invaded all over the country and destroyed by an army. You have all these teenagers, not even teenagers, just all of a sudden have these gun skills and can kill well-trained officers. I don't get it. Oh yeah, and Josh Peck, I like... Drake and Josh, thanks for the memories. You look like shit in the movie. Next up is the movie I was talking about before in animation, Rise of the Guardians. I think looks great. I think this is going to be the animated movie of the year. The trailer is visually stunning. I think it's a cool idea to bring together all these mystical characters that kids believe in to fight off a force. It's kind of like the Kids Avengers, which when I keep saying that to people, they're like, oh, I'm not seeing that now, Kids Avengers. It's like, no, it's not what you're picturing. It actually looks cool for adults too. And lastly, on that day, we have the Silver Linings Playbook, which has Bradley Cooper, Jennifer Lawrence. I think this could be a really well done drama, because Bradley Cooper's a really good actor, Jennifer Lawrence is a great actress, and just having them together on screen could make for a great couple, could make for a great movie. So let's hope for that. Now we're on to the last month of the year. Yeah, you guessed it, December. On the 14th, we have Les Miserables, and I haven't seen any versions of it, and the trailer, it looks kind of intriguing. Also, I think it's gonna be a musical, so I don't know. I don't like musicals all that much, so I don't think I'll like the movie that much. Also on the 14th, we have The Hobbit. Someone's gonna shoot the screen, but I haven't seen Lord of the Rings yet. I still haven't watched them. I had plans to watch them with my friends, all three of them together. Those fell through. I'm still trying to make those plans, so I can't really say too much on The Hobbit. The trailer, I have grown from what I said in December 2011, which got one of my videos a lot of hate because I said, oh, I'm not looking forward to The Hobbit that much. I am looking forward to it. The trailer is pretty cool after seeing it more and more times in theaters. I'll probably be more excited for it or less excited for it. We'll see after I see the Lord of the Rings movies. Let's leave it until then. On the 19th, we have Zero Dark 30, which is a movie directed by Catherine Bigelow about us going into Afghanistan. I don't remember, one of those countries. That makes me sound so uneducated. It's about our hunt for Osama, and the trailer they released I think was pretty cool, and I'm looking forward to it. There's nothing to say about that teaser trailer. It just has a bunch of little quotes. Where's Osama? Where is he? Have we found him yet? Just things like that. I think it'll be a cool movie, even though I think The Hurt Locker is vastly overrated. There go the dislikes down there. The 21st, we have This Is 40. I know people are looking forward to this movie, but I am not. Both trailers they've released have not made me laugh in any substantial form. The best part of the newest trailer was Chris O'Dowd's part, and that was by far the funniest part. I don't like this concept. I don't need to see more Leslie Mann and Paul Rudd bitching at each other. I don't care to see that. Moving on before I stab a kitten, on the 25th is the last movie that I really know about, so that's the last movie I'm going to talk about, is Django Unchained. And I can't wait to see this movie. I think that it could be also one of the best of the year because you have Quentin Tarantino, you have Christoph Waltz, Jamie Foxx, Leonardo DiCaprio. That's a great make for a great movie. I hope the movie is like on par with Inglourious Basterds quality because that was a fantastic movie. Oh, sweet Jesus, that's all the movies that are coming out this fall, or at least most of them. I'm sure I missed a few. What are you guys looking forward to most in September, October, November, and December? I'll go down the list for mine, just so I go through. September is Dread, October is Skyfall, November is Lincoln, and December is Django, because that movie looks great. So what are you guys looking forward to? What are you not looking forward to? If you're not looking forward to any of the movies I've said, write me for comments down there and tell me why. And if you like this video, hit that subscribe button up there, because if you don't, I'll start going on 4-week hiatuses bi-weekly.